Hey everyone, Magic Man Scott 40k here, back at it with more Dawn of War Soulstorm. Today I got for you a 2v2v2 with 3 teams, so it's 2 teams against me. I'll be playing as Tau. I got Tau by random, and my partner is also random, got Necrons. And I will say I got really lucky. I think my partner did most, if not all, the work, and I do think he's better than me. So I got really lucky there. And yeah, so it takes a long time to take out a team. So in a 1v1, it's usually like 10 minutes or more to take out someone. And then you times that by 4. So it's going to be at least 40 minutes to take out everyone. And that's if you're playing perfectly, right? Now, if you're making mistakes, it takes longer. So this is going to be like over an hour because it's 4 players, right? You know? And everyone played differently, so it was really tricky to actually fight. Now, because this is an hour long, I want to keep this intro short. So I do think I'll go ahead and play it soon. I do want to give you guys a quick breakdown on what happens. That way, it'll be a lot easier to follow. Because there's no way I can capture everything. There's zero shot I can capture everything that happens. So my plan was to make 3 Fire Warrior squads. And that was it. That was my plan. Necrons plays pretty normal, I would say, nothing crazy. The only weird thing is he just attacks from about the 3rd minute all the way towards the end. So he attacks for like 50 minutes straight. That's something I can't do. My hand got sore after a while. I am recording, right? Let me just check, because I don't want to do this twice. Okay, I am recording. I just got really scared because what if I talked for an hour and then I had to record it again? You know what I mean? So, anyways, just double checking there. So let me give you guys a quick breakdown of what happens. I'll give you the short version of the video, and then I'll show you the actual gameplay. So, too long. This is the short version. So after about 25 minutes, everyone reached full power. So you will see full power Tau going up against full power Space Marine, full power, all that jazz, full power Imperial Guard. So it will be full power against full power. Now I will say I did make some mistakes here and there. So I didn't play perfectly, But anyways, it will be full power Tau versus full power like Eldar and stuff like that. So that should be interesting. Something I should say at the start is these are all real players. When you hear the words 1,000 kills and like 100 buildings destroyed, that's something that can only happen in story mode. That's like a story mode only thing. You don't see real players actually doing that. But in this one, that actually happened. This went on for so long that we actually did reach 1,000 kills and like 100 buildings destroyed. So let me give you the other short breakdown. So guard, I played with this guy a few times. I thought he would go chaos. I thought he was a chaos player. Extremely talented player. I would say this is possibly the second best player on the map. I would say this is most likely the best player on the map. Aaron Ziff. So quick breakdown. This guy puts down a turret here, tries to attack me, gets my attention, so we fight. And the fight happens for so long that we actually reach full power. So it's a really, really long fight. I do this Tau thing where I stand here and I avoid everything. I shoot from here. I shoot from like right here. I shoot his base, right? That's like a Tau thing. Space Marine comes to help out his ally. Also really good player. So he'll reach full power. He does like a quick like heavy bolter. So he builds a barracks, gets some Space Marines out, gets an armory, gets the heavy bolters. So that's his build order. That like there's no shot I can record everybody. So I'm telling you guys now. Necrons. This guy kept telling his teammates what to do. And then, I don't know if he actually fought. He didn't really fight. So, this guy just talked and talked and talked and talked, but didn't actually really fight. So, I don't know if I'll record this guy. Not much happened. I think he did end up having the most resources, but I'm not sure if he actually used any of it. This guy is more of a city builder than an actual player. And then we have Eldar. Eldar is super aggressive, very talented. So Shooterman. Shooterman did really, really well. Extremely talented. Like I said, his teammate was kind of garbage. His teammate's not that great. But he was able to fend off like 3 players at once. It was 3 against 1, and Shooterman actually lasted a very long time. 3v1. So that's what happens later on. But yeah, extremely. It's crazy that Eldar can survive a 3v1. That's insane. And yeah, so that's a very short version of this like hour-long video. And yeah, I think I'll go ahead and play it. I don't want this intro to be too long. And yeah. So I'm not a huge fan of Tau, but I thought getting 1,000 kills would be cool. That's something I haven't seen in a long time, maybe even months. It's really hard to reach 1,000 kills, so I thought I'd share this. And yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and play it. But yeah, there's fighting from like the 3rd minute all the way to the end. And it's really, really difficult to do your economy and fight at the same time. So, really tough. So the first one to talk is Eldar. And then Necron speaks. So that's some chat there.
The lone hunters are here.
This Eldar player might be a little crazy, to be honest.
The lone hunters are here.
Okay, so my plan was to build, make 3 Fire Warrior squads, and that's it. I thought that'd be something. Okay, looks like, was that 6 generators? It's like 5 or 6 generators. There is another Necron player right here, so he has to outdo this guy to win, which is really hard. You have to out Necron him. Now, if you guys don't know, Necrons are like the king of long games. The longer the game goes on, the stronger Necrons gets. So Necrons just absolutely dominates these really long, drawn-out games. I will say I'm not a professional Tau player. I don't like practice them. I don't really do anything with them. So here I noticed the turret. I'm not sure how. I actually have no clue how I have no clue. Like, I don't know why I can see this. I'll be honest with you. I shouldn't be able to see this. So that's kind of a mystery there. I should be able to see, like, right here where these rocks are at. I shouldn't be able to see this. I thought that was odd. But my range does, I can hit the tech priest. My range is that much. Now I do have to quickly reinforce this squad, just to really make sure he can't. If he builds this turret, I'm kind of screwed. So I kind of have to so there we go. I reinforced the squad, just really just making sure he can't do anything. I got really unlucky because like the best player on the map is right here, attacking me. So one tech priest dead. If this turret goes up, I'm kind of screwed. Okay, it looks like 2 tech priests dead. I'm actually surprised because they have commander armor. Commander armor is insane. Here I tried to kill his. I tried to kill his squad so he can't garrison, but he got away. It has like 2 health. I really didn't want. I didn't want him to garrison. Now I start spreading traps around. This is too much damage for me. Okay. So after killing 2 tech priests, I feel like I'm stronger. So now it's time for me to pressure them. This guard guy is extremely talented, so it's gonna be a tough fight. So now my commander's in the yellow, almost in the red. So this guard guy he wanted this fight. I guess he wanted a challenge or something. But here comes Necrons. Necron's already almost in the yellow. That's pretty crazy. Pretty early lord, I think. To me, that's an early lord. Wow, that's a crap ton of generators. I think that's the max, actually. So he probably... Oh, wow, he does have his points. Huh. I was gonna say, these generators take forever.
Keep firing, keep firing.
So you can see this Necron player is attacking. And this Necron player is kind of AFK. So I do this Tau thing where I keep my distance, you know, just do a little bit of damage. Now the best thing to do here is to reach tier 2. That way I can do even more damage. I really need to get my Pathfinders up and going. So that's basically the plan right now. Kroot can't do anything, really. Kroot would get shot to pieces. Now he's got a Psyker, so my stealth, my stealth guys are kind of useless. Necron actually has a pretty decent army. I will skip forward a bit. Space Marine is coming to help out. Okay, so here comes Space Marine. It is a 2v2v2, so this guy's supposed to help out. So he's got Flamer Scouts, which I don't know if that's very anti-Tau. I don't know if that's anti-Necron. The Scouts activate the trap. Here I'm shooting a little bit. Again, I do make mistakes. It's very hard to keep track, and I'm floating like crazy. You can see here. I don't know what to buy because Kroot just get slaughtered. Right? So I actually have no idea what to buy. And my stealth suit guys are getting slaughtered too. Upgraded Necron Lord. I think that means he's tier 2, right? Yeah. I don't think you unlock Scarabs until tier 2. So about 6 minutes in, pretty much everyone's tier 2. Heavy Bolters is tier 2, you know? So basically everyone's tier 2. And you can see how aggressive this Necron guy is. And he does this the entire match, start to finish. I will speed it up a little bit, not a whole lot.
Pathfinders on duty.
But basically my plan was to Fire Warrior spam. This does get countered by Necron Solar Pulse and the Basilisk, so it's not like a perfect strategy by any means. Here I do pressure Space Marines just so I can't really attack guard. I outrange guard, but I don't want to risk it. I'm much more comfortable fighting Space Marine.
Lone hunters are here.
So Necrons pushes in. Looks like guard's tier 3. He activated the tier 3 ability. These warriors might most of them died. I would say half of them died right there. Basilisk out, but he's stunned. Here I help out a bit. It looks pretty over for guard. Well, until the solar pulse stops. Once the solar pulse stops, guard can try again. Space Marine tries his luck. And here, Space Marine's actually looking pretty strong. He's actually starting to become a threat. So this was kind of a fail. I didn't expect him to be tier 3. He's only got like 2 listening points, right? So I really did not expect him to have anything. Now this fight here, it's starting to look bad because now Space Marine's getting really strong. So now it's starting to look pretty risky. There we go. Sorry, my light's acting up. My room went dark for a second. So it looks pretty over for guard, but this is like maybe like 5% or 5% of the way through. But it does look pretty over for guard. But we're like 5% into this. Now here, the Rhino it looks really bad for me actually. Another tier 3 orbital, or strafing run I should say. I'm trying to buy, so these battle suits do really high damage to buildings and vehicles. This is a very anti-guard unit. 2 of them died so far, so I guess it is anti-guard, but I couldn't get it set up. And it's actually starting to look pretty bad for me. You can see here I'm broke. I can't buy anything. So it's actually starting to look really bad for me. Now guard can recover. You can actually capture his points again. And you can see in the chat, no one's like complaining. No one's like people are okay with this. Right? No one's complaining, no one's saying, "Oh, this is not fair." So now I got vehicles unlocked. That should help out a bit. I'm not a huge fan of the Tau vehicles, so I'm not gonna go too vehicle crazy. And my economy is not high enough to go vehicle nuts. But you can see here, Necron's just attacking just all the time. I never seen Necrons attack just 24/7. We gotta upgrade to LP3. That way I can I got an LP3 going just to annoy some people. Here Space Marine actually pushes. He's not detecting for some reason.
Fire team deployed.
Now Necron's is tier 3. I'm tier 2, so I'm behind actually.
Devilfish transport ready.
I can't let guard. If guard is kicking my butt with 2 listening points,
Open fire.
I can't let them capture their land. So we're the only ones. We're actually the only ones fighting. The other ones are just watching. So I think everybody's tier 3 or close to tier 3 at 12 minutes. Pariahs are out and about. Just putting a lot of pressure on guard, basically. And you can see here, I don't really have an army. Going tier 3, it's very expensive. So I don't really have a whole lot. And good job just pressuring guard just all the time. Good job for that. Here I have to make a new army because Space Marine actually killed my last army.
Harbinger deployed.
I think pretty soon here I actually have to stop. This isn't really working. So I think in a minute here I just have to give up on this. It looks like we're doing well. We're 2v1ing basically. But even though we're 2v1ing, it's a struggle.
Deploy and secure.
And because Tau units are expensive, I can't afford to lose fights. I just can't because of how expensive they are. So there will be a point where I just cannot afford to lose a fight. I just straight up cannot afford it. So you can see here I got tier 3 going.
Deploy and
I go Kroot. And I decided to go Kroot because guard can just like one-shot the hammerheads. So the hammerheads are just not gonna work. So here we're trying to do some damage to Space Marine. I think Necrons, you can see Necrons can see us. So I think Necrons is starting, they might join in here in a bit. Eldar might do something. Who knows? Eldar might, they're thinking about doing something. But you can see most of the fighting is just me. Here I thought about try and do some damage. No plasma. Plasma is anti Necrons. You should plasma spam. But he's not. Is he tier 3? No, he's actually tier 2. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure what he's spending his points on. Oh yeah, here I get the drone vehicle. So now I got drones. I can't afford these drones though. But I got drones going. You can see here my resources, I actually can't afford the drones. I use the drones basically so they couldn't leave their base. And here I lose my here. This is stupid. I'm left clicking on my fire warriors, right clicking on my transport, and they just will not get in. I don't know what's going on. So I just lost the squad. I lose the squad here because they just did not want to get in. That's like a 500 point squad I just lost. Because they just wouldn't, they refused to get in for some reason. And I lost my stealth suit squad. I must have lost like 100 stealth suits or more in this game. I don't know why Space Marine's not detecting. Should have detection by now. It's pretty cheap. So it's starting to look really, really bad for guard. But again, we're only like 10% into this. And like I said, it takes about 10 minutes to kill a player. So it's gonna take a while. So now they can't garrison anymore. So now it's looking actually pretty good for us. So this is the real monolith, I think. Now the real monolith went down. There's a lot of things guard can do to kill the monolith. So I think that's the real monolith. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was the real monolith. So real monolith went down. You're gonna see like 6 of them. You're gonna see like 6 or 7 monoliths. So here's my crew hounds. And I totally forgot to give them the leap. So they're just, you can see they're walking, but with the leap they can jump. And I totally forgot about it. The crew hounds are pretty good. They're not like the end-all be-all unit, but they're not bad. So guard does make another HQ. He's not dead. So another HQ here. And I think Necrons, yeah, Necrons makes an HQ here. I think everybody knows we're fighting. You can hear it. It's pretty obvious that we're fighting. So there you go. Now he's finally tier 3. Took him a while. Very slow tier 3. Now Eldar left his base. Like I said, the Eldar player might be actually insane. I'm actually surprised this plane survived all that. It's interesting using the plane to scout. I would have used the web singers to scout. Okay. Again, this Necron guy just attacks just all the time. It's kind of crazy. So now I got the Ethereal up and going. I think I will skip a bit because we do end up taking this out. I can outrange all their stuff. Unless they have a Basilisk. I think that Basilisk actually outranges me. And the sniper. The sniper outranges me. So my commander went from full health. My commander went to full health to almost dead after one sniper shot. And I noticed it went from full to the red. So I know there's a sniper somewhere. Or assassin. But yeah, pretty soon here it'll be like full power. You can see why it's full power Tau versus full power everybody else. It's gonna be pretty obvious here in a second that everybody's gonna be full power. And Necrons is talking, so maybe something happened. So pretty good teamwork here. He's got 3 monoliths. He's got like 5 turrets. Good job. Oh, there we go. Tier 4 vehicles. Very nice. Oh, they're double teaming. So this is right after, like, we're busy, right? It's gonna take me a minute to react to this. And I don't bother capturing this because there's like no point. There's no point in capturing this. There's just gonna be, you know, the Space Marine's gonna show up and kill me, right? So there's no real point in capturing it. Looks like, yeah, his defense is about to go down. Just a million inflated ones. They do go down pretty quick to plasma. And now just a million Wraith Lords. Really strong army. Looks like some kind of counterattack. Just a million turrets. You can see these turrets here. A million tier 2 turrets. So we're kind of in a turret war right now. And I gotta help Necrons. Bright Lance plus the D cannon kills pretty much everything in the game. Bright Lance plus, like this is probably one of the strongest combos in the game. I think my Imperial dies here because I just wasn't paying attention. So it took me about 2 minutes to react to this. I was a bit slow on the uptake. Oh, here's some shooting. Yeah, so it gets a little wild. It looks like my partner was attacking both players at once. Pretty ambitious, I would say. See, very good dodge. He dodged the Feral. See, Space Marine's really slow. Now, without the Bright Lance, these guys aren't really a threat. But with the Bright Lance, they're a huge threat. But without the Bright Lance, it's kind of whatever. Now, because Tau units are so expensive, you can see my army's actually not that strong. My army kind of sucks. It's just really hard to make an army with just how expensive everything is. And this fight is still going somehow. I think it's just flayed ones. I'm not sure how the flayed ones are lasting so long. I really like Eldar's base though. This is a really, really nice base setup. Yeah, you can hear something happening. You can hear like gunshots. So I think they absolutely know something's happening.
Got them down.
And this is why I thought I'd share this. This is pretty fun, I think. Oh yeah, because I choose Kroot, I get the extra armor and extra damage upgrade. So that's pretty cool. And you can see this Necron guy, he's just going in. He just lost like 100 played ones, but he's going in again. And you can see Eldar's whole army is right here. And Necron's army is nowhere, really. He doesn't even have the warrior upgrade. These warriors are not upgraded. I don't know what he's saving it for. There's no real reason to save your points. So we'll see what's stronger. Eldar and Necron and Tau. We'll see who's stronger. I think you're starting to see why we have 1,000 kills. I think we're only like 20% into the game. This has still got a long time to go. Space Marine just wrote a message. It's not. It doesn't matter. Man, to revive your units right in front of the monolith. That is some wild work. I still don't know what his third up. Oh, I guess it's phase shift, right? So phase shift, solar pulse, and the healing. You can see Necron's army's right here, all of it. I don't really see. His army should be a lot bigger. There's no reason for his army to be this small. So I am like 100% focused on this fight. And I knew Guard was gonna recover eventually. I knew guard was gonna recover, and I knew Space Marine was gonna recover. They're gonna recover eventually. So my eyes were here, but my eyes were also here because I was double checking. I knew Space Marine was gonna do something. With all these explosions, you definitely know there's a fight happening. It's not a secret anymore. Okay, Space Marine's scouting the map or something. Space Marine's kind of a mystery. I'm not sure what's going on in his head. Again, if you want to scout the map, Skull Pros work perfectly fine. So I think we are killing each other, but because I can't destroy his buildings, I just cannot... Like, I can't stop his resources. I can't see his buildings. And I can't break this defense. This monolith, like, one-shots the Fire Warriors, so I can't break this defense. So I can't break this defense or this defense either with my Tau units. So here I'm just making a giant wall of guns, and I'm hoping that does something. Even with the Pathfinder, I can't see the buildings. I just cannot see anything. And I'm not even sure what Eldar's hitting. They're hitting something, but I can't see it. There's so many visual effects. I'm actually surprised the game just didn't crash. So you can see here, Gar's taking back his land. You could have done it at any time, but whatever. I'm not going to judge. But you could have taken it back at any time. And this is why capturing it was pointless. I knew they would show up. So it was like, there was like no reason to capture it. Okay, looks like Necrons is finally making an army. And because this fight is so long, we're actually... My super attack is recharging. So you'll see my super attack over and over again. Because it's just recharged. There it is. Will he teleport his guys out of the way? He should be able to teleport his guys, right? And... Bam! I think I got like 20 kills. I got 20 kills doing that. But my super attack will just keep recharging because the fight's so long. I can just do the super attack over and over. And it's really difficult to tell who's actually winning. It's like impossible to tell. And this is what I mean by these guys might be a little insane. To be honest with you, I had no clue what was happening, but it's pretty clear that these guys did. But yeah, I had actually no clue what was happening. And I think Guard's shooting, right? Guard or Space Marine is shooting. Oh, okay, the assassin just killed something. The assassin's killing the immortals. I run out of power because of how expensive my units are. I'm just constantly... what I should do is make more HQs. You can have like 20 generators. You can have 20 generators, but I just didn't do it. I should have made 20 generators. Like this. Like that. I should have done this, but I didn't. You can have 20 generators. So it looks like Necron is getting attacked by Guard or something. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. And this is what I mean by Necrons excel in the late game. Just absolutely excels. So I just kind of stood here and took like a break. I got up and the others, like I walked around for a bit. I knew this fight was gonna last forever. But here I noticed the buildings are actually red. So you can see here we're actually doing some building damage, which means we're breaking their defense. So I was like, oh, maybe we'll actually break their defense here in a second. Looks like his Necron Lord wasn't fully upgraded for some reason. I don't know why his Necron Lord... looks like his normal Necrons aren't upgraded either. I don't know why his normal Necrons aren't upgraded either, which is odd. And I think Space Marine Guard is making... Yeah, they're making a base over here. They're making a second base. So I'm floating in blue. Blue's no problem. I just cannot get... I just need like 50 generators. I'm using my Ethereal to see the buildings. He's like my only real detector. So here I'm actually pushing with my stealth suits. It's my only real anti-vehicle. I don't really have any anti-vehicle besides the stealth suits. There should be like a bunch of Catan gods happening. I'm not sure why the Necron Lord is not... okay, there's a Catan god. There should be Catan gods like everywhere. Oh, and I think... okay, Space Marine's pushing. So here I think we're actually breaking their defense just a little bit, like a hair. Like an itty little bit. So again, I can't really afford to lose a fight. If I lose a fight, it's just way too expensive for me to recover. So the second I start losing, I just have I gotta give up. It's way too expensive to make a new army. And here we actually destroyed the... you can see here we're actually doing okay damage. That little bit of armor upgrade from the tier 4 is really coming in clutch. That little bit of health upgrade. Oh, my Feral did die. Crap. I think Space Marines killed it. Oh, I hear the Baneblade shot. Okay, so the Baneblade is out and about. Who has a relic? Okay, so Space... I see. Okay. So that's the relics. You need the relic for the super unit. Here I got my super unit out. It's basically useless, but I wanted to join in the fun. I think we're about 40% in this replay. I think we're almost at the halfway point. If you can see here, I sent in my super unit just for fun, basically, just for shits and giggles. You can see here we're actually doing okay damage. Starting to break some defenses. Now I think the sniper is killing all my stuff. So that's starting to hurt. Oh, it looks like the whirlwind is actually destroying the yeah, the whirlwind's attacking over here. So Necron's getting pressured. Here, another super blast. You can teleport out of the way. You can teleport here or teleport over here. Oh, it looks like you just took the full blast. You didn't teleport. I was gonna say you can dodge it. Looks like my Feral died again. I'm getting snipered. I'm getting Basilisk. I'm getting Baneblade. I'm getting everything on. I'm getting everything. And even fully maxed out, my guys are not that strong. And it looks like Guard after 20 minutes decided to do something. Looks like Guard's actually doing something after a while. Just a billion Wraith Lords. These Wraith Lords did no damage. Yeah, just a billion Wraith Lords and they're all dead. So now it's starting to look really bad for everyone. I lost my relic, but because the crew thing sucks, it's whatever. The Gnarlock is ass. So I was like, it's whatever. I think around now we're at the halfway point. So I gotta defend my base, so I retreat. And I think when I retreated, Eldar recovered. So now we're back to square one, actually. So I think we did next to no damage to Eldar. We killed a lot of stuff, but I don't think we actually did any real damage. And I think Necrons is starting to panic because he's getting hit by a guard. I really don't think this Necron guy knows the matchup. He doesn't know the guard matchup. Again, another super attack. Buying the Ethereal is really easy. So anytime it dies, I just buy it again. No problem. So I think right now pretty much every player is attacking me from a distance. I think right here Necron gives up because he's like, oh, I'm getting hit by 3 players. Oh my god. I think right now I'm getting hit by every team, to be honest with you. So this guy is getting hit by like 2 players and he's like crying about it. I'm getting hit by like 4 players and I'm fine. Again, I really should have made a second base. Oh, I did. Okay. It's actually really difficult to make a second base while you're busy. It's really, really difficult. So this Necron player should have infinite money because he just spent all day doing nothing. So losing something shouldn't matter. But he really cries about it. I wonder how much money he has. He's got to have like 1 million money. Yeah, he's got like 12,000 in the bank. And he's starting to like really cry. He's like, "Oh no, I lost a building." He can remake it. He can. Oh, he's getting even more money. Oh, he's got 0 vehicles and basically no infantry. But he's got like infinite money, so I don't understand that at all. So that's a mystery there.
The target is ours.
Again, we didn't play perfectly. I think it's kind of a shit show, to be honest with you. So it looks like Space Marine's just attacking everyone, which fair enough. Here, just really trying to put a dent into something. Just really want to make a dent. If Eldar rebuilds, then this whole thing was pointless. Guard's just going around decapping, which fair enough. This is my teammate, so I guess my teammate's... I don't know why he's over here, but alright. So my teammate's attacking the other Necrons. 20 stealth suits just died instantly. Ooh. Alright, come on, come eat. Dad just got me dinner. But you can see here, I think we're like halfway. But I think Necron actually does give up here, even though he's got like 20 grand in the bank. And Necrons really should be the king of late game.
The lone hunters are here.
So I just lost like 5 squads of stealth suits, so I gotta make them again. And now that I have a second HQ, I can actually afford drones. I think pretty soon here I'm just gonna have to give up on Eldar. It's just getting way too expensive to fight him over and over. Here Space Marine pushes. I'm busy. This is kind of a coward. I would say this is a coward move. Attacking me while I'm busy. But whatever. My partner helps out. I think my partner might actually be insane. Because a minute ago he was over here. And now he's over here. So I think my partner might actually, like, for real be insane. So top Necron quits. He's like, oh, guard's shooting me. Oh god. Oh no. I lost like, I don't know, 20 guys to the assassin. I'm not crying about it. And you can see here, I don't have 20 grand in the bank. So it's gonna take me a minute to get into position. My guys, I was fighting Eldar. I think at this moment I just lost all respect for Space Marine. He attacked me while I was distracted. So here I kind of want Space Marine dead. I just lost like all respect for him because he attacked me during my low moment, and somehow I survived. I was not ready for this at all, and I survived it. I don't know how, but yeah. So at this point, I actually respect Eldar more because Eldar was 3v1ing and just lost his teammate. You can see here, there's no reaction from Eldar. Like, so now Eldar is by himself, which is scary. So Necrons has this crazy defense. He's got like all these turrets and stuff. And I can't make turrets. So my defense, I would say, is actually a lot worse. Here we give Guard a fight. I guess this is what he wanted. He's being aggressive. I guess he wants to fight. So I'm just kind of giving him what he wants. I think at this moment, after like 50 minutes, I didn't care if I won or I really did not care if I won or lost. At this point, I didn't care what happened. I just wanted this to be over. So at this point, I really did not care who won. Second Land Raider. The first one died right here. I'm not sure how it died. I don't have enough firepower to kill it. So I actually have no clue how it died. It was like command squad is about to go down. It's over here for some reason. Just a lot of crap going on. I should probably remake my generators. Yeah, I gotta remake them. I don't think I ever did. But if I was smart, I would remake my generators. And Space Marine's trying his luck again. So now I'm forced to put a squad or two here as defense. So it's pretty clear that Space Marine and Guard want to fight, but they're not going 100% out. They're not like fully trying. They're only sending a couple guys here and there. And I find that pretty disrespectful. If you want to fight, send everything. It's pretty clear that you're like half-assing it. It's a pretty half-assed battle. And Eldar actually stopped attacking us, which is pretty insane. I actually didn't expect that. Looks like he's buying something with these yellow lines here. I can't tell what it is. Space Marine's army is honestly not that impressive. So I don't know what to tell you. For a guy who did fast heavy bolters, he's not really. I don't see any heavy bolters. Guard just earthshaked something. I guess right here, maybe. Earthshake, hard to tell. I think Guard can earthshake forever. He's got enough money for it. But yeah, this should be full power everyone, but their army is not that great, to be honest. It's not a good use of it. Now, with the fake monolith, I can actually, like, push for real. I think and once I make a new army, I should be able to push. It looks like, yeah, Necrons is distracting him. I can finally push. And it looks like Guard's actually taking Eldar land. I'm not sure why Eldar let him do it. Eldar should not let him take this land. But whatever. I'm not their mom. I think in a minute here, Eldar gets tired of getting blown up, and actually, I think Eldar is about to give up here in a minute. I think he just got tired of being blown up all the time. The Guard has like 20 generators, which is a smart thing to do. So I think I'm actually the one who played. I might have actually played the worst.
Make every shot count.
Maybe, I don't know. If I were to do this again, I'd definitely do it in a different way. Like, I definitely did not play correctly. And I can't teleport over here like Necrons can, so I just gotta walk over there. Very painfully. I'm getting shot to pieces while I'm walking over there. I don't have any like movement. So yeah, I have no real way to just. But here, we do take this over. We do take this land. It's starting to go down. I'm surprised this isn't garrison. You can easily garrison all this crap. But I think I will fast forward because we do end up taking this land. Somehow. They're not really trying to stop us. You think they would like try to stop us, but not really. I don't know what they're scared of. Did Eldar quit? I remember him getting just blown up all the time. He just quits after a while. I'm gonna fast forward a bit because like not much happens. But yeah, they're only sending like maybe 20% of their army, which I find disrespectful. They're not like going all out. You can see this one drone harbinger is keeping the whole army busy. So the drone harbinger is really coming in clutch. And I don't have the hammerheads, so the drone harbinger is like my best vehicle right now. So now Guard took the middle of the map. I think Eldar is gonna quit here in a second. Just getting really frustrated with getting blown up all the time. I'm surprised these Ogrins aren't dying immediately. This is like 1 billion damage. Like 100 Dark Reavers just died. That was a really good Earthshake there. You can't teleport, like you can't run away either. There's no. I think the webway died too, so you can't even run away. extremely good Earthshake. Killed like half of Eldar's army. One Earthshake. So I think Eldar quits, but he still watches. There it is. So Eldar did in fact quit, but he still watches the game. He's still here in chat. So you can see here, Guard wants to fight. He wants beef, and we'll give him beef. Like, I have no issue with that. Now here, I think I started to get like arthritis after like an hour. So I really just wanted this to be over. And here I had no idea who controlled this land. I had no idea who controlled this land, so I didn't even bother checking. I had absolutely no clue who was checking whose land. Very cheeky monolith. But you can see that the Catan God is distracting everything, which gives me confidence. I start to push a little bit. Now I just watched like 100 Dark Reapers get killed by an Earthshake, and if that were to happen to me, I'd be kind of screwed. So I gotta be really careful on how I get across this map. I am trying, like you can see there, I got a shield drone, so I don't get blown up. But it's tough. You have to activate it right before you get blown up, and it's not easy. You can see here, the Catan God gave me confidence enough to push. It's not really working, but I got the confidence to push. Now Guard is put building here in the middle, just really asking for a fight. So you can see here, Necrons definitely knows the matchup. He's playing exactly how he should. I will fast forward a bit, but there's nothing really happening. But you can see here we're at 80%. We're 80% of the way through. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. It's a lot of nonsense. It's like mostly, if not entirely, nonsense, but hey. So you see here I'm starting to get the confidence to attack. And at this point, it doesn't matter what dies. Like, who cares? We have like 10 grand in the bank. Who cares what dies? It doesn't matter. So at this point in the game, the only thing that matters is buildings. Because if you destroy the buildings, you win. So killing stuff doesn't even matter at this point. It doesn't do anything. So destroying the buildings is the only thing that actually matters. Land Raider down. I'm still not 100% sure how he got hurt, but we'll take it. Whirlwind down. Leaving Rust down. I can stun vehicles for a couple seconds. Even after like 50 minutes, my army is not that great, to be honest. It is full power Tau, but I think I'm using it wrong or something. It's not that impressive. Yeah, I think like over 100 stealth suits died during this match. And I'm starting to... I think you're starting to understand how 100 buildings got destroyed. Just a really long back and forth. Now Guard actually needs like 3 buildings to make the Lehman Russ. So if this Lehman Russ goes down, I don't think he can remake it. Once this goes down, I don't think he can, like, if the Baneblade goes down, I don't think he can remake it. So these Basilisks, I think, is 4 population, and you can't have Basilisk and the Baneblade both. It just takes up too much population. So once this goes down, I don't think he can remake it. because of their population limit. I think at this point I start scouting the map because I was like, oh, they're really defending this. What was going in my head was, man, these guys are really defending this for some reason. And then I checked the map and I'm like, oh, this is it. This is their whole army. And I was actually really disappointed because they stood here for 20 minutes doing nothing. And I was like, this is it? You had 20 minutes to make an army and this is all you got? I was really disappointed. And I'm not seeing the force commander's orbital. Like no one's using their super move. I don't see the Liberian super move. I don't see the Grey Knight super move. No one's using their super move. Like no one's using, like, here's my super move, right? But yeah, no one's really using their super moves. I think this is the 3rd or 4th Land Raider. I think this is probably like the 8th monolith. Something like that. I lost track after a while. Fast forward a bit. Now, if my Pathfinder's being everywhere, I don't think the assassin can get me. I just have so many damn Pathfinders to counter the assassin. And I think you're starting to see that, oh, looks like something's happening over here. So there we go. Some activity is happening. And you need obelisks to make an army. You can't make an army without the obelisk. But it looks like Necron spots this attack and tries to stop it. I think the orbital, yeah, the orbital didn't go, it didn't do the full attack. The orbital stopped after a bit. So now I know Space Marine's actually split in two. Space Marine army is split in half, which makes attacking this even easier. And now I know the commanders are dead. So now I'm like, oh, if the commanders are dead, there's nothing to be scared of. So now I'm like, oh, okay, I should have this actually. With the commanders down, there's nothing to be afraid of. Weird, the Land Raider should be able to beat the monolith. Oh well. Here I asked for power, cause like, even with 138, it's not enough. My teammate ends up giving me like 4,000 power, but you can see here, it's the drones are just so goddamn expensive. Are these Space Marines even upgraded? Okay, they are. They got scared by the flayed ones, which shouldn't be happening. So you can see here the whole army is distracted. They should be maxed out. I'm hoping they're maxed out flayed ones. But you can see here, there's no real threats anymore. Now at this point, Space Marine might actually be out of money. And Guard might be out of money too. We're getting to the point where people are starting to run out of money. Which I thought would never happen, to be honest. Yeah, at this point, there's really not a whole lot to be scared of. So the Greater Narlock costs 5 population. The Baneblade I think costs like 2 population. So the Greater Narlock is just not even close to being worth it. It's not worth it in the slightest. If it was 2 population, maybe it's worth it. But at 5 population, it's like, why bother? Yeah, you can see here, it's really just Nothing to be afraid of. Not a whole lot. And these guys, I will say this, these guys attacked first. They absolutely, like, my plan was to make fire warriors and do nothing. Like, go to the bathroom and just absolutely do nothing. But these guys attacked me, and I was like, alright, you attacked me, I guess you're dead. Now, Guard doesn't have a, I think this is Guard's relic, right? So Guard, so no more Baneblade. No relic. I think it's starting to look really bad for Guard, actually. He should be garrisoning everything. I don't know why he's not garrisoning. He should have everything garrisoned. And I don't see a Librarian either. I don't see no Space Marine invincibility. The Space Marine should, and all these guys should have Plasma. If you're fighting Necrons, you should go Plasma. And why not have a couple snipers? Some Space Marine snipers, you know? That's like the 5th Lane Raider down. I think you can make another one. You should, yeah, you should be able to make a new one. Yeah, he does it. You just can't replace the Baneblade. Here I'm using my super moves, because why not? They're not using their super moves, which is odd. And I think you're starting to see how I got 1,000 kills. I think the 1,000 kills is becoming more and more clear. And you can see here, we're just Space Marines and Guard is just not scary anymore. And this makes me really wonder why Necrons even quit. Like, and Eldar quit too. Like, why would you quit? They're not a threat. Like, even now they're not a threat. This tier 4 Dreadnought dies in like 3 seconds. So yeah, they're just absolutely not a threat. Now he's using his super move. He's using it on the verge of defeat. He's about to die here, but he's using his super move. And honestly, killing people does nothing. I can just make more, I can instantly make new people. So killing people does absolutely nothing. There's actually like 0 point to killing something in this game because of all our resources, right? It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters right now is just trying to get the objective, whatever the objective is, which I think is destroy HQ. I think that's how they have it set up. I think he has destroy HQ victory on whatever the victory is. So there you go. Command Squad used his super move. And again, once the Baneblade is down, I really don't think he can replace it. I don't even think he can replace the Basilisk. So really, this Land Raider is all he's got. So I think out of all of this nonsense, the Land Raider is the only scary thing. And that's it. I think at this point, I think we have it in the bag. There's nothing really to be afraid of. I'm kind of scared to fast forward it because I think it will like crash with all the nonsense. So I don't think I'll fast forward it anymore because I think there's so many effects going on. Yeah, this fight has been going on for so long, my super moves have recharged. I can just do that over and over again. And now they don't actually have an answer for my Narlock, which is weird. Is he healing my Narlock? It kind of looks like he's healing my... I don't think it's a vehicle, but it kind of looks like it's healing my Narlock. I don't think you can heal the Narlock, right? It kind of looked like he was trying to, though. Okay, we're getting to the final moments of the replay. Thank God. I really was getting like arthritis. Like I was like, I think I had 70 buttons per minute. That's my speed, and I was doing that for over an hour. And if you do that for over an hour, it's not good for you. It's kind of why I stopped doing story mode. I don't do story mode anymore because it just straight up gives me arthritis. Like, no joke. Okay, so now that that's gone, no more Land Raider. You can't make vehicles anymore. With that gone, no more commanders. Can't make commanders anymore. And I think we got it. I think Guard has no money. He has no generators, no nothing. He has no money. He actually doesn't have an answer to my crude. My Greater Narlock. Wow, my Greater Narlock actually won the game. I really do think the Greater Narlock is next to useless, but it did win me the game. And there you go. I'll go ahead and show you the final kill count. The kill count is just absolutely ridiculous. And yeah. So I would say I'm proud of that one. I don't want to do a analysis like what they went wrong and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do a breakdown because that would just take forever. I'm not gonna point out their mistakes. I'm kind of already tired after talking for so long. So yeah, I don't want to do like a full breakdown of this match. Wow, he actually did not. He had like 6 turrets. He didn't rebuild them. Interesting. He rebuilt this obelisk. But you can see here he didn't rebuild. He didn't rebuild his stuff. But yeah, the GG was called out. Who said GG? Oh, Space Marines. Space Marines called GG. But Guard did not. So yeah, Guard attacked everybody, and then no GG. So, oh well. I kind of have huge respect for Eldar, because Eldar just defended, and that was it. Eldar didn't really do anything. And this Necron guy too, he only defended, and that was it. So I have respect to them. They weren't really playing the game though. You have to attack eventually. But yeah, I don't want to do like a deep dive analysis, so I'm just gonna go ahead and quit. My throat's starting to get like dry. So you see there, Guard had the highest score. With the Basilisk, it was really hard to push. So him having the highest score makes sense. It looks like he never like fully recovered. He didn't have enough space to do it. His army was honestly not even that impressive. He had the Kaskin squad, and that was pretty much it. He had the vehicles. He had no real like his army. His army could have been a lot better, with priests and commissars and all that. If he had a commissar, he'd be a lot more scary. But yeah, he could have been even more dangerous. See, so Necron's got the highest resources. I guess that makes sense since we were just outlasted. You know, Necron's outlasted everybody. So that makes sense. Alright, I'll tell you guys the ranking based on score. So Guard got number 1 on score. I got number 2nd based on score. Space Marine got 3rd based on score. Eldar got 4th place based on score. Necron's my teammate. Looks like he got 5th place, close to last. He got pretty much last place. And the actual last place was the other Necron player who I don't know why, but he had like 0 army. He had like no army the whole game. And what's funny is he attacked first. Like we weren't even planning on attacking him, but he attacked us first with the fire prism jump. So he attacked us when he had nothing. I guess he's a poker player maybe. Now if you look at kill deaths, the kill deaths are just insane. So my kill deaths is 565 to 1,000 deaths. Necrons had 300 kills, 1,000 deaths. It looks like I actually have the most deaths. So I got the record there. And I got the highest army size. It looks like I made more units than anyone. I think that's what that means. I made more guys than anyone. So that's pretty cool. Gar got the most kills. He was also just attacking everybody. Yeah. Looks like Eldar had a positive kill death. Space Marine had a positive kill death. Looks like everybody had a positive kill death. Except for the people who actually won. You see here, so I have 50 buildings destroyed. The other guy, 50 buildings destroyed. So let's just say 100 buildings destroyed. And we never really destroyed any Eldar buildings. We just couldn't see them. So we got really lucky there. We got really lucky. We never actually had to destroy any Eldar buildings. I'm actually kind of glad Eldar gave up, because that would have just been a real headache to attack. Looks like I had the most blue, so that's pretty cool. I had the most blue resources out of anyone. And looks like Space Marine shared his resources a lot, so that's cute. Space Marine was a team player, I guess. But he did commit suicide by attacking me. The second he attacked me, he lost. So team player, but he killed himself. There was actually a lot of trading going on. It's a lot of teamwork. Interesting. So it says 8,000 power gathered, or 80,000. It says 80,000 power gathered and 80,000 power spent. So I guess he just spent literally everything, which is actually very hard to do. Necron spent literally all his power, which is very difficult. And yeah, I really don't want to, honestly, I don't really want to talk anymore. Dad handed me dinner here a minute ago. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this one. I never want to talk for this long again. And yeah, I think after this, I'm just going to drink a lot of water, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully everything recorded, because I'm going to be really mad if I have to record this again. And yeah, thanks for watching. I might actually lay down for a bit. So, thanks for watching. Bye.